What's up, YouTube people? This is Timmy and welcome back to Prison Architect. So this is episode 1, but there was an episode 0 if you've already checked it out, which is where we basically, I explained the disaster of my first attempt at recording this series and also planned out all of this. So, and between the last episode and this one, I fixed, I believe, although now I'm looking at it, I'm really scared, I fixed the problem here that these weren't lining up. I had an extra block in one of these ones down here, but I feel like these don't line up anymore. Oh no, they do. Panic over. We're good. So I've also realised between episodes that I missed out one fairly critical part of the prison, which is the laundromat, or laundry for short. Not sure why I'm going to do that. It's quite important that we have that. I'm kind of thinking, what did I say this was going to be? CO. Shit. Common room. Okay. Common room, classroom. I might put the laundry down here, and then we might have to put, like, sacrifice a little bit of space in one of these cell blocks in order to put another laundry up there, just because people get shitty if their clothes are, well, shitty, I guess. So also I've made another very controversial decision, which we're going to do right now, which is we are not taking any prisoners yet. Well, not for the first day, just because we have so much to get done and I don't want to have to rush too much. And we have lots of money, 340,000 after selling my last prison. So without further ado, let's make one awful foundation here. So we might as well just do that. Yep. There goes 11,000. Was that 11,000? That was that 30,000. 31,000. Yeah, there we go. Right, guys, get to work. We can get max speed now, and I think I'm actually going to plonk down this one as well. How much is this one? 41,000. But I know how to spend money, and I suppose we should probably hire in a few extra workmen just so this doesn't take till the end of time. There we go. Right. Still making 500 quid a day. Not really sure how I'm making money right now since I don't have any prisoners. Okay, right. Cut down the trees. Make me some logs. Can we stick down the export zone already? Export. Let's just stick an export zone there. And pop the wood in it. And we'll sell it at some point. Then turning it all into garbage. Just piling it all up. How much is there? Log pile 2, log pile stack 7. Okay, so there's not that many there. Okay, so they're gonna have to get rid of all the trees first, but that's fine. They can do that. So while they're doing that, what can we do in the meantime? Probably get ourselves some grants, but I don't think we really need to right now. I can't put it in the walls. I can't really do anything. So maybe we just chat. Chat about what? Fucking hell, look at all them trucks. Fucking, that is crazy. So as I say, if you didn't watch the last episode, these are all going to be cell blocks, which are going to be kind of set out like this. We're going to end up with, this is their living space. It's going to be individual. In my last prison, I did double rooms, so there was 2 in each room, but I didn't like that idea. I felt it would bite me long term. So we're going to have 1 bed, space for TV and a bookshelf, something like that. They're each going to have their own shower and toilets. And that is going to make up a cell. So each of these blocks here is 20. Well, yeah, 10 each side, so 20 in each. And there are 32 blocks, I think, in this. So in theory, if my maths are correct, that gives us 640 prisoners. Why did they do that bit there and then move over to that one? They have a lower attention span than I do. How weird. We should probably start putting in some of the gate doorways so that these turn into rooms once they're finished. We're just gonna stick in 1 staff door because the canteen itself is not actually going to have doors. It's going to be open plan. Reason being that if you have doorways in places where the prisoners have to go through large sections, they generally just end up in a big riot when they get to that point. So we're going to hopefully get them to come in here through big open doorways that are going to be packed full of metal detectors and guards with dogs to try and keep the contraband under control. Okay, pretty much done with the last of the trees. Come on, wiggle your... Oh, he has actually got an axe. I thought he had a hammer. That's pretty cool. They gave me these proper tools. Okay, now they're going to start filling this in again. You know, I'm how many have we got? 14. Let's get 2 more. 2 more. I say we're still making profit. We haven't even got any prisoners right now, so 2,000 a day money in. No idea what I'm getting 2,000 a day for money in. And I can't tell because I don't have the finances yet. All my jobs. Right, have we passed the intake time yet? No, they would have arrived tomorrow morning. So once it passes the intake time tomorrow morning, we will turn it on. So hopefully, not probably this episode. Well, we should probably sell some of this. Is there still more logs to come to here? There is. Let's just expand it for now. You use logs later on for in the workshops and things like that. So not necessarily a bad idea to hang on to them for now. Need to decide which cell block to build first, because I may not end up having a cell block here. I may save that in case I need additional space. So I kind of feel like maybe this one here. Then we can just wall across here, wall across here, wall across here, and then that will allow us to have an enclosed prison. Yeah, we're going to do that, but I'm going to give them another 30 seconds because they are making some good progress on all of this. So we should probably... where did I say I was going to put power and water? In here. We should definitely think about plonking them down straight away. Materials, concrete walls. Can we put these in? No, they have to be on the foundation when it's completed. It seems a lot more efficient. As I said in the last episode, when I was playing this in a previous earlier lifetime, I tried to build this base, and I basically just built all of these. I had like 800,000 from my previous prison, or 700,000 from my previous prison. So I just built all of these foundations all in one go, and the game just ground to a halt. I had like something like freaking 50 workmen trying to do it, but it literally never got there. It got to a point where the frames per second were, well, it was taking more than a second to render a frame, so I gave up on it pretty much at that point. Come on, workers, stop unloading. We might need more of a delivery space to get all this crap unloaded into. Well, there's still space, but the trees might be in the way. There we go. Oh, the delivery driver actually gets out and helps. That's very good of him. There we go. That should keep it going. I think the delivery zone was getting... Oh, put it back in. Was getting dismantled. I guess that's dismantling a tree. It's probably the same as cutting it down, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of that. Shouldn't then keep an eye on what we've got in our delivery zone. I'm wondering whether I should put it like in my last one. I actually built like walls out and had a second entrance here, just to try and keep them away. You know, if they did try and make a break for it, put as many entrances as I could between them and the exit. But oh shit, all the exports went. Oops. Oh well. So I suppose if they go there. Ah, there we go. 4 grand in lights. Brilliant. Okay, right. Let's get this to work then. So. Let's go start with the utilities, because I feel like I need those in straight away. And we're not gonna allow them to get into that apart from outside, because I don't want the prisoners getting access to that. Power station. Reception. Let's just dump them in there. I was just sort of scratching my head then and thinking, do I need to fucking max this out now? See how fast we can spend the money that we saved. Yeah, I was just seeing whether or not it'd be better to put them at the top or bottom. But that space could be useful for something else at a later date. Okay, that's good. Start running some water straight away so we don't mess around. Where do we need? We're going to need water in the toilets, in the solitary, sorry. We're going to need it In the holding cell, we're going to need it in the kitchen. Yeah, and there goes the second mega thing, mega foundation. Okay, let's run the power out as well. Gonna run the power and water next to each other, I think, just like that. Try and keep it a little bit neater. And then let's run it here. This is probably, this power station here is probably only going to power these 2 blocks and maybe my first prison cell. We're going to have to put additional power over that side to run the additional prison cells, because you can't put multiple generators onto one circuit. At least that's what I remember, unless they've changed it. Very large pipe. This stuff is so freaking expensive. It's scary. $15 a length. What's that? $10. Little pipe's only 2. We're going to need to run hot water at some point soon as well, because we have got temperature and things like that built in. Okay, right, we've passed the time here, so we can turn the intake on at some point, so we get prisoners tomorrow. Okay, right, enough of that. Let's start putting in all the walls that I thought that I would have. There. Oop, not there. There. Okay, right, and then the doors, so that everything still is accessible, because right now it's not. Shit, I just realised how the prisoners going to get through to visitation. I don't really want them coming back this way. I think we're going to end up scrapping this one. I mean, I kind of made my peace with that idea anyway, but I think we are going to scrap that one, and then visitation way they'll come through this way. I'm going to leave that like that for now. Right, small jail doors. I suppose we can. We're just going to have a staff door, because I want the doctors and nurses to be able to get through there, but I don't want the prisoners to be able to get through there too easily. Have a large jail door there as well, so they can go straight through into that. Right, and I need to put. Let's have a staff door. I'm just going to put a staff door there for now, just so that they can get in. It's alright, just leave it. It'll be alright. Okay, right, so they're cracking on with that. Right, let's turn on the intake, so that gives us something to work towards. All available. How many? 15. That'll do. We'll take 15 tomorrow. Okay, rooms. Reception. Okay, that's going to be the reception there. What do we need for that? Office, desk, table and chair, that's fine. Holding cell. That right. I want to actually. We're gonna put beds and everything in this holding cell, just because I feel like they're gonna be needed if I screw up. So let's. We're gonna have room for 8 people to sleep. Couple of benches in between. Kind of looks awkward, but it'll work with the way the mechanics in this game work. Actually, we're gonna put 10 beds in here, can't we? Should put bunk beds, really. That would be more sensible. Give them 2 phones. We're gonna be real generous. We're gonna give them a TV, and then 2 toilets and 2 showers. those on top of there like that, and let's give them a little bit of privacy. There we go. Right, so they have toilets and showers. That's kind of like an ensuite shower bit. Let me get rid of that. Oh, that was the wrong one. I want that. There we go. Okay, so we just need to put in the utilities for that now, which will be useful. I'm going to run another large pipe out, because we're going to need that anyway. And power comes down to there, so... that should, in theory, once that's all done, and no canteen, that's fine. But once I have the canteen, that'll be accessible, so that's fine. I'm going to stick in that large jail door here. We'll just keep that closed. For now, they can go through there into visitation if we get to that point before I sort out that top layer. Reception desk. Chair. Really fit. Where are the benches? Bench for people to sit on while they wait. And I'm guessing we need a filing cabinet, because you always seem to need a filing cabinet in these rooms. Oh no, we just need a table. We don't need a filing cabinet. Nice. There we go. Table. Indoors, office desk, table and chair. Cool. Okay, cool, that's the reception done. Okay. Right, I'd like to have a warden before they arrive. I think that would be worthwhile. So let's plonk down some offices. And there is actually, they've added in, since I last played this, where is it? Office. Basic office. So I can just literally plonk down these basic offices wherever I want, really, can't I? One. Gap for a wall. Oh, they built the wall anyway. Damn it! Stop it! Cancel that. There we go. Cancel it all. Cancel it all. How do I dismantle all of that? I did that wrong. I didn't realise it was going to have the... dismantle it all. Dismantle it. Not the lights. Not the lights. Do that one. Demolish walls. Okay. Right, now I understand how that works. Let's do it again. So it goes up to there. Like that. Yeah, there we go. They're so efficient. I like them. We can't fit one more in there. That's fine though. That's fine. So once they finish sorting all that out, we'll have 3 offices available there. And we're going to put one more there and one more there. Nope, I want the doors to line up. Oh, the doors are freaking offset. That's really annoying. Oh, well, fine. Fine. If you want to be annoying, be annoying. Right, that's 5 offices. That should be all we need office-wise. Yeah, we're going to have space here that we can use for putting in other stuff if we really want to, I think. Okay, let's... next thing we should do is get the kitchen up and running. What does that look like? No, I don't want that. That's going to be retarded. Right, wall. 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 They won't be able to get to any of this until I put a doorway in. That's fine. Right, we'll use staff doors here. I'm not sure we're going to use if we're going to have prisoners or not, to be honest. That middle. Looks like middle. Oh shit, first prisoners are coming. Two from the bottom, wasn't it? Okay, we just need to get this kitchen basically up and running so that it at least activates the holding cell and it turns into a holding cell. It's going to be quite a big canteen for us to start off with. Look how long it's taken to write it. World's biggest canteen for 15 people. Is it going dark? Why is it going dark and light? I guess I need to extend the power further. So we can do that. And the pipes. The pipes be calling. There we go. Oh shit, I've locked everyone in again. They do that often. So stick in a normal door for now. They can go in there if they really want to. Come on, come and rescue your people. Let them out. Getting deliveries through is going to be annoying, but for now we're just going to do that because I think we'll probably have a corridor that comes straight through and they can then bring stuff and then we'll have workshops either side. Yeah, that should work. Right, so I think for now, you know, I was going to say let's just stick them right in the middle, but let's not do that because that would be wrong if we did it like that. Because I'll end up having to just undo it all later. Leave a gap. Serving tables. Oop, nope. There. And then if we throw down in here, kitchen, put the kitchen in so it'll then know what I need to put in there. Cooker, fridge and sink. Right, so fridges want to go along these back walls because that's where the food's going to come in. Actually, I'm going to have big fridge area in the middle and then cooking and cleaning around the outsides. That should work well. Where did the fridges just go? They were all there a second ago. I don't know why. Sometimes it highlights them, sometimes it doesn't. It's very weird. 3, 6, 12. Nice. Right. Cookers. Probably want along this wall because that's where the food needs to go out from. 4. And then sinks can go up at the end. Two sinks down that end. Two sinks down that end. Right, let's hook up the water. Okay. So where are our prisoners? Are they here yet or what? Yeah, they all just stood around on the road. Awesome. So as soon as they finish building the canteen and the kitchen, we should be good to go. I should probably wall this off. I just thought before. Oh, you know, we also should probably have, as we now have prisoners, it would probably be a good idea to hire a couple of guards. Yeah, there we go. Now they can start posting everyone. And let's hire the warden, because we have an office for the warden. Awesome. And hire a couple of cooks. least start getting the food together in there. Okay, so everyone's being processed and searched. That's good. What the frick? Look at Steele's tattoos. He's a tough old bugger, him. Let's not give them free access to escape. That would probably not be a good idea. And it's all coming to life. Oh shit, almost. We need power for the fridges. Okay, what's wrong with this? There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. There are no prisoners. Should be. We should probably, let's just do that. And then we need to build this foundation for the first jail cell block, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 11,000 per jail block. That's quite a bit of money, but that's fine. I know it's going to be a lot more than 11,000 because that doesn't even include the cost of actually building these cells themselves. Okay. Lock that one open. Right, we can do our start. Oh, we need to start doing bureaucracy, don't we? Finance. Let's get that done. Let's start getting some grants done. We should do them anyway, just even though I don't need the money right now, just because whatever's. Holding shell, shower yard, kitchen. Oh, balls! I'm gonna. What we can do to just sneak that is one more wall there. Jail door. I probably shouldn't have put a normal door there. That'll allow the prisoners into the kitchen, which I didn't really want. No prisoner assigned to eat at this canteen. Should be. For now, the prisoners are going to have to come through the kitchen to get to there, which is not great. That's that's probably not going to work out well. Okay, that and that. Okay, open up that. And then we can put it in a shower. Let's make this a shower room. We need to... There are no canteens accessible by prisoners in this cell will have nowhere to eat. Where is the canteen accessible? It's over here. Might be because they finished that already. It might be because it's not walled in. If we do this, it should fix this, I hope. Large jail door. Right, we get fixed. Come on, workmen, bring that door, and then this should enclose, and then we should be good. There we go, magical creation. And boom, we are there. Nice. So we have a semi-functioning prison right now. Oop, where are they all off to? Oh, they're all bringing all the lights. Once we get deployment, we'll be able to put guards in specific places to keep these doors opening and closing, so that won't be as big a problem. Lock that one open for now. But I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. So I think that's pretty good. We got the first first section's built. We have the very basics of a functioning prison right now. God, we're already at half power with all those capacitors. It's kind of scary. These are very large rooms with lots of lights, as you can tell, though. It's just fog of war. But yeah, we're there, and we've got a very... I like the fact that I've started off with this big kitchen and canteen, because it will just mean that I don't have to worry about building another one for quite some time. So next episode, we're going to crack on and try and get at least 1, probably 2, maybe even 3 cell blocks up and running. The sooner we get that happening, the sooner we can start bringing in prisoners, because we have burned through probably about half of our money so far, and the prisoners are a long way from being completed, so we are going to have to start making some money now and not just spending it. But for now, guys, that is going to do it. So I've been Wondering Timmy. This has been Prison Architect. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, albeit short so far. And I hope very much that you'll check back for the next episode.